Okay guys, welcome back to a Celtic save, but with a little bit of difference. We've lost our manager, Ange Postocoglou. He's gone to Tottenham. Okay, so now Ange is manager. What we're going to do is we're going to leave him in charge of Tottenham. Plays a gegenpress 4-3-3. We will see. Okay guys, so as you see them, I see them. We're looking at the transfers that Ange Postocoglou has made. He looks like he's made three. Guido Rodriguez, a defensive mid, has come into the team. Looks decent. They paid 39 million, rising to 46.5. He's from Real Betis. Filippo Terracciano, young 19-year-old, from Verona. Only a little bit of money, 2.8 million for him. And then Ricardo Horta from Braga, who looks very decent as well. 28-year-old Portuguese player, 26 million. And then looks like he's sold. Oh no, he's loaned out a lot of young players, including Dane Scarlett to Portsmouth. Let's see where Tottenham are in the Premier League after their first transfer window. 30th of September, here we are. They are 8th. They've played 8 games. 1-2 against Man City, they beat 3-2. Brentford, they beat 3-1. They drew against Chelsea, Nottingham Forest and Arsenal 1-1. They drew against Fulham and Southampton 2-2. They've only lost to Liverpool 3-1. They have 11 points. So, it's a slow, steady, kind of grind. Pierre Højbjerg is top of the assist chart with 4. The defensive mid. Let's see. I think Ange Postocoglou has started okay. His team tends to be Hugo Lloris, Pedro Porro, Christian Romero and Clement Lenglet and Ben Davis across the back. He's got Guido Rodriguez as a defensive mid. Højbjerg and Oliver Skip in midfield, although Skip tends to be a substitute. If we look down here, I think Rodrigo Bentancur normally plays alongside Højbjerg. They're quite a strong midfield. Kulusevski and Son are on the wings and Kane's up top. Now Son's got 4 goals, Kulusevski's got 6. Kane's only got 3. So we're going to come back on the February 1st after transfer window. The second transfer window has gone through. And we'll have a little look to see how well he's doing. Okay guys, so moving forward to February the 1st. Looks like he signed 2 more players. One is Ruben Neves from Wolverhampton. Hell of a good signing, midfield player. 53 million. And then he spent 65 million on a fantastic keeper, Unai Simon from Atletico Bilbao, on transfer deadline day. There you go. Is he 25? He is. Blimey. Davinson Sanchez went out on loan to Ajax. Japhet Tanganga went to Brighton on loan. Lucas Moura went to West Ham for just 2 million, rising to 2.3 million. Okay, that's cheap. And then Emerson Royal went to Celtic for 9 million, rising to 12.5 million. The right wing back. So, good deal there for Celtic spending some cash. Let's just have a little look at Celtic. Top of the league. Benji Siegrist in goal, Royal. Carter Vickers, Starfelt and Taylor across the back. Moy and McGregor in midfield. Jota, Turnbull and Maeda playing behind Kyogo. I get a little feeling Alistair Johnston there has been playing at right back as well. So his nose will have been put out of place a little bit. I also think Alessandro Bernabei is probably been playing instead of Maeda on the left. Dominic Livakovic. Oh my word, they've signed him. So Celtic, let's have a little look at their transfer history here. Because Livakovic's hell of a keeper. 9 million from Dynamo Zagreb. Wow. They got Joe Scally, an American right wing back from Borussia Mönchengladbach, 3.4 million. Harrison Burrows from Peterborough, a left wing back. So it looks though they're going to be playing with wing backs. Denis Vavro and Rada Krunik coming as well. Denis Vavro we've actually signed for Celtic before in the past in a save. And Peter Musa, Benfica, 3.4 million striker. Wow. They've spent some money. And they got Tomoki Iwata, a central defender from Japan as well. So they spent a little bit of money there. Yeah, that's pretty good. They sold loaned out Rio Hatate to Dynamo Moscow. Yosuke Ideguchi has gone to Sparta Prague for 600 grand. Midfielder. There's been a lot of loan players go out. Let's see. We'll go back and have a little look at Ralph Hasenhüttl is now the Celtic manager. There you go. And they're a point clear of Rangers. Kyogo's got 13 goals. Looking okay. Yotta's got 8 Player of the Match awards. Nice. So going back to Tottenham, Postecoglou spent some money here. 305 million in total. Not all of them are his, because obviously Richarlison and Christian Romero account for 93 million. Basuma another 25 million. But you know, he spent a decent chunk of change. Let's have a look at his team. Tottenham are lining up with Lloris in goal, Pedro Porro right back, Eric Dyer at centre half with Ben Davis and Ryan Sessegnon at left back. Okay. Guido Rodriguez is DM, new signing that he made. Rodrigo Bentancur and Yves Bissouma are playing in midfield. Kulusevski and Son are playing behind Kane. Now, Kane only had 3 goals before. He now has 16 out of 31. Kulusevski also has 16 out of 32. Son has 9 out of 29. But Kane has 11 assists as well. So Kane's really found a bit of form under Ange Postocoglou. Clement Langlay's been getting games. Ricardo Horta, for all the money they spent, he's been a bench player. So has Richarlison. But Kulusevski and Son have been doing really well. And yeah, it looks as though Unai Simon and Ruben Neves are ready to come into this team. So looks as though he's got them firing a little bit. They were 8th before when we checked on them. Now they're in 5th. Still 4 points behind Arsenal. Liverpool romping the league by 12 points at this stage. 56 points. 12 points clear of Man City, who have 44 points. Chelsea got 43, Arsenal 39. Oh dear, Man United 13th place. From 21 games, they got 26 points. Wow, Man United are struggling. Newcastle also struggling. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take it to the end of the season. And we're going to see how Ange Postecoglou did with Tottenham. Okay, guys, so Tottenham Hotspur. Where did they finish? They finished 4th in the UEFA Champions League. They beat out Chelsea and Man United. Man United had a disastrous start, 13th at 1 point. Liverpool won the league by 13 points from Man City. Harry Kane finished top goal scorer in the league with 19 goals. Haaland 18. Harry Kane also got 11 assists, which is pretty damn good. Kulusevski 7.54 average rating for the season. Pedro Porro got 15 yellow cards. So let's just have a look if Ange is still in charge. Let's have a look at his senior squad here. He's got Unai Simon in goal. We predicted that because he spent a bit of money on him. Pedro Porro, who apparently the very mention of his name sets my cockerel off. And that's not a euphemism. My cockerel's in the chicken run making as much noise as he possibly can do. He'll be going to the freezer farm very soon. So we got Unai Simon in goal, Pedro Porro, Christian Romero and Clement Lenglet, and even Perisic across the back. Now I think even Perisic may just be in there for that one game because Ben Davies played 45 games, so I think he was probably the left back for most of the season. Heung-min Son, I think, played in place of Danjuma. Kulusevski's moved into a central role rather than being on the right, because if you remember, Son was on the left, Kulusevski was on the right, and the new signing that he made, Guido Rodriguez, was a DM, so he played 49 games. So if we have a little look at let's see, senior squad. They won the last three. They lost against Arsenal 3-1, but then beat Brentford 1-0, Fulham 3-0, Forest 2-0. Bit of an easy run that, really, for the last three. But the three before that, Arsenal, Man United and Chelsea. Oh, that's tough. That's really tough. But you can see here, Pedro Porro got injured. Let's have a little look at the Fulham game. Eric Dyer played centre half with Clement Lenglet. You can see there Guido Rodriguez, Rodrigo Betancourt and Ruben Neves played in midfield. Kulusevski, Danjuma played behind Kane. So I think Son would normally play there in place of Danjuma. So I think he kind of went for a 4-3-3 formation, and in the last game he sort of switched it around to being a 4-2-3-1. So he gets Tottenham in 4th place. So does Ange Postocoglou do well at Tottenham? Apparently he does. Does decent. Kulusevski's got 22 goals and 7 assists. That's amazing. Unai Simon kept 8 clean sheets in 22 appearances. Harry Kane got 26 goals in total, 16 assists in total. Absolutely incredible. You can see why Real Madrid want him. Son got 14 goals, 6 assists. Bentancur got 8 goals and 7 assists. And you see down here, Troy Parrott, he has played for Preston. Young up-and-coming player. 48 games, 16 goals, 3 assists. So he is the pretender to Harry Kane's throne. So I think he's done really well there, actually. Richarlison didn't start a game but came off the bench 24 times and got 5 goals. So Richarlison doesn't look as though he's in favour with Ange Postecoglou. Højbjerg started 10, 23 off the bench, 4 assists. Again, another one might find himself out the door. Let's see. Who else? Ryan Sessegnon started 10, 5 subs. Another one who could be out the door. So I think he's done well. I think we'll give him some credit. Ange Postecoglou has done wonders at Celtic. He quite possibly could do wonders at Tottenham as well. And there you go, they finish in the Champions League. That's big. That is really, really big. Hell of a season. So, I'm going to love you all and leave you all there. Give a like to the video, particularly for my screaming cockerel. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care. God bless. Hail, hail.